at Hard Rock Stadium. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. It's the Tar Heels and the Miami Hurricanes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Well, guys, Coach told me this hostile environment is going to be a big challenge today. This is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Tar Heels will put boot to leather, and this will be the start of a new season. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Miami's offense will go to work first. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Takes a handoff. It's Osborne. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Akbar. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Trying to get it to the marker. He's not going to get there. The defense was sure tackling to stop him a few yards short. The Tar Heels offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes their freshman 4-star quarterback. He's barely finding his way around campus, knowing where the dorms and the classrooms are. He's already got the keys to this offense. Looking downfield on first down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gets it to the back.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And it's right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you're feeling really good about that, right? Brand new season, first drive of the year. The juices are flowing. You march the ball down the field. You don't get a touchdown, but at least you come away with 3 points. Very positive start to the year.
He'll bring it out. It's Mooney. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Looking to throw, it's Akbar. Makes the catch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. And the Hurricanes will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. The Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. He fires one deep over the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. A really good return after the interception puts them in business at the 29.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Great place to start for this offense. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Welch. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted to stop the threat. Bringing it back. He's inside the 40. The 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Canes. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn on the Jets, making the big play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 7-3. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. There he goes. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Under fire. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick 6. Now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And this is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick six here in the first quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick six rattled him a little bit. And if he's out here now seeing ghosts, he's got to get to the sidelines. He's got to shake the cobwebs off. He's got to be able to turn the page and have a short memory, because this thing is going in the wrong direction for their signal call.
Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. Catches it at the 30. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down. Looking to throw, it's Akbar. On the run, fires downfield. Finds a man in the middle. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Canes can really attack on this second and short. Gets the back moving. Second down, they'll go to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. The screen, he's got wheels. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Running inside, it's Osborne. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense picks it up. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. They give it to the freshman, his first carry. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Zings it complete to the right. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really, I think...
Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 20. It's a first down as this offense tries to get something going from deep in its own territory. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Osborne. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Akbar. Bringing the heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Hurricanes will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. Pocket breaking down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Miami. There's still plenty of time here, but huge momentum on their side.
Huge momentum. Way to get out the gates early in the game to get up a couple scores. That is a beautiful thing. Takes the pressure off, puts the pressure immediately on the other side of the football. What a start.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick-6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick-6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
On the ground, it's Welsh. At the 45, on his way. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but start maybe a crease. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Tar Heels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Trying play action. Quickly complete. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. He's got it, and he can go with it. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They'll run play action. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Could not make his way to the corner. And the Canes will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Rides to the back. Could be an alley. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. He's now up to 52 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left looking for the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The line of scrimmage, the 2, and these final 2 yards might be the toughest here on 3rd down. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. 4th down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. The run inside. It's Osborne. That'll be a beneficial run as he creates some breathing room and gets it up to the 13-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Pulls and fires complete. He'll be stopped at the 15. It'll be a 1st down, and this defense misses an opportunity to keep them backed up close to the goal line. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So Miami signals for a timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Akbar. Flips it out in the flat. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Hurricanes want to crank the tempo. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete. And the Canes will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Got a man in the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's lead things off with the Utah State Aggies taking on the Utah Utes. And it's the Aggies sneaking out of here with an upset victory. Gonna have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside Pac-12. Now back to your game at Hard Rock Stadium. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, 3rd down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the shadows of South Beach.
The Hurricanes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. Trying to set the tone with the run. Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Welch. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Give to the fullback. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. To the ground with the back.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And those 2 couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And we call his name again. This is the same guy. Remember, he had the defensive touchdown already. Now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, getting the sack. He's been all over the field today.
The Tar Heels decide to punt it away. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Short completion on 1st down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Running inside. It's Osborne. Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. To throw, it's Akbar. Moving out to the right. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Osborne. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've been running it, but now the pass. Pucks it out of the air. And he's dragged down. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Complete out of the backfield. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. The Canes line up to punt it away. And he's going to have to drive this ball into the teeth of the wind. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Motion from the wideout. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll go right back to it. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. There's a little room there. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Leaves it with the running back. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Fires on the run. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man on the outside. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a first down on that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be 4th down. The Tar Heels will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They'll give it to the back. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. This time he wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Welsh. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Tar Heels back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Welch. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Floats it out in space. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
Number 91, set to kick this one away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Finds his big tight end. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. They'll run the counter. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And now let's take a look at the stats in what has been a nip-and-tuck affair. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a second down play. Right back to the well. Oh, what a move. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, it's Akbar. Finds the tight end. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. First down here as we dive into the college football season, a week 1 clash that has been worth every minute. There's a crease. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Canes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Working that wide receiver screen. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up. And he got it! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Snagged out of the air. And they get him down. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Tar Heels will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Here's the pressure. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The Hurricanes send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Now this offense is back on the field. To the air on 1st down. Here comes the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Under fire. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
And that was an important kick here in the 4th quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. Now remember, despite giving up that field goal, this is still a 1-possession game, but turning it on! Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Give him 105 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Under fire. And it's a sack.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in the block, only send a couple guys out to run pass patterns. You got to do something different. But bottom line, you got to protect that QB.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Here's a heat. A strike downfield. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find it. I mean, you want to find that matchup.
Got a little grass. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. The give on the counter. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a 1st down. They'll try it over the left side. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Quarterback keeps it. And they'll knock him down. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. He'll set up to throw. He's got the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got his man down the middle. And they get him down short of the 1st down marker. Going with the counter play here. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. On 2nd down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Motion from the wide receiver. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. No wasted time as the defense uses a timeout here. 1:54 left to play. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. That is the final timeout for the Tar Heels. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Rides the back and leaves it. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Canes will bring the punt team onto the field. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. They'll get this drive going from the 17. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. To the air on second down. Bringing the heat. That's the way defenses love to finish off a game. Force a turnover. Leave no doubt. Take away all hope. And they're going to get the W. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.